Pisces, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Let me fix my little headset here. There we go. All right. Pisces. Okay. All right. We'll work with this. You are recognizing that you're falling into old habits, and these are things. This is why it's an issue. You're recognizing that you keep making the same choice over and over, or you keep falling into the same situation over and over, but you're not blaming the other persons or people or substance involved. You're recognizing, I do this to myself. Okay. Because this is about addictions. This is about vices. This is about all of those choices that we make that, the choice itself isn't necessarily bad. The way that I like to describe this card is some people can have one glass of wine. Other people, when they have that one glass of wine, they have to finish that bottle. Some people can drink once a week, once a month. Some people need to drink every day. So the alcohol isn't the problem. It's the person picking it. These chains that you see around their neck, it's not about the chain. It's about choosing that chain over and over and over. So you're at a position right now where you recognize, I am the cause of this. Okay? So this Queen of Pentacles this is the antagonist. This is a very nurturing type of energy. So what you're doing right now is you're recognizing, I keep having the same relationship with different faces, different people. Like, oh, how did I get here again? I didn't want to be on this side of codependency again. This could be, I didn't want to go out drinking again, or um, whatever the habit is that you are recognizing in yourself, you're in a point of self-soothing, of self-nurturing, like you want to forgive yourself in order to move on, but you don't want to keep doing this thing. It's hard because it's habitual. It's been what you do for so long, it's hard to step away from it and change at this point. But you're using that self-nurturing, that Queen of Pentacles is there in order to help you find balance, because that's the overall of the read here, is this balance, this general understanding of, in this particular case, a general understanding of how not to do this, how not to fall into autopilot and continue to make the same mistakes. So you're looking to forgive yourself and make the changes necessary to have a more solid foundation to move forward on, so you don't wind up back here again. Okay? Here we have the card of resilience. There's a lot of major arcana here. Out of the 5 cards, you have 3 major arcana for those of you who are familiar with tarot. But this is about resilience. This is about the knowing how to work with something rather than how to defeat it. This can be a coping mechanism. So honestly, if we're dealing with a substance abuse, if this is like drugs or alcohol or something like that, you're recognizing what you need to do. You're getting into that self-nurturing process. You're making a plan to recognize how it is you want to move forward without this bad habit. And then, boom, here you are learning to work with the issue rather than just fight it. And sometimes that's what we have to do. If this is about relationships, and I'm talking any relationship, this could be personal, this could be work, this could be whatever, you find yourself in the same spot over and over. You're like, oh, how did this happen again? How did I get into this conflict again? How did I get into this codependent relationship again? How did that's where you are. You're starting to recognize, oh, well, am I the one bypassing red flags? Am I the one not setting up my boundaries soon enough? Am I not communicating? You're taking that responsibility and self nurturing in order for you to even out, balance out. Now, I'm not saying leave. I mean, maybe if you're in an unfulfilling relationship or something isn't working out, by all means, go ahead and leave. But it feels more to me like you want to work with this other person or energy to get back on even footing. But you recognize that you have to take responsibility for your actions and you need to do the work. So, why is the possible outcome a lack of forward movement? If you're doing all of this, what's the hesitation? See, this card here, whenever I read it, this is the wild card. This is the card that has the ability to change. All this stuff is already happening inside, but this is a possible outcome. It can change with willpower, with action. Okay? So the question is, are you just thinking about what needs to happen and thinking about what needs to change, or are you actually taking action to make it happen? Are you talking to this other person? Are you flushing the substance down the toilet? I don't. I'm literally like picturing somebody like, dumping a whole bunch of like cocaine into the toilet and just flushing. I don't know why that keeps popping up in my head. Maybe it's for one specific person. I don't know. Maybe I watch too many movies. But yeah, so it seems to me like you're thinking about taking action, but you haven't taken that action yet. But if you're trying to kick a habit, with the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Strength, you're in the right mind frame. You're actually putting a plan together. But you are really stuck in your head about it. This is a prison of your own making. Vices and addictions are also a prison of your own making, okay? But this tends to represent more in the physical world, and this is more up in your head, This is this is self-entrapment. If you're familiar with Hamlet, take a good look at this card, and you'll understand completely. Um, People are going to start Googling that now. Because ultimately, you want to be part of something bigger than yourself in order to get long-term happiness over time. And you're recognizing that these things are not going to get you there. So like I said, you have a plan in your head, Pisces, to stop self-sabotaging. Oh, sorry, that was there and that was there. My bad. And that's basically what it is you're recognizing your habits of self-sabotage. And you're saying, okay, I got myself into this situation yet again. I'm going to get myself out, but I don't want to come back here anymore. This is the last time I pull myself out of this rut. But it takes action. You can plan all day long, but if you don't take action, Pisces, it's just not going to happen. The time to move is now, while you have the plan and while you have the confidence. Get it started. All right. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I'll talk to you later.